Well, I'm over here by the college. It's a pretty nice day. Not a lot of wind. Some gusts here and there that aren't great. But anyway, it's looking pretty good. It's not crazy hot yet. So what I want to do is just give you a short video on K2 lower. I call it K2 lower. There's K2, and then there's a variation, I guess, where you can go up. And I've been doing that pretty much exclusively for all my rides in the 6 mile trail system for I think over a year. Ever since I did it the first time, I was like, this is way better. I like this. But you take a right, and there's a video of that. You take a right and you have to do kind of a little climb. There's a lot more exposure there, but I like it better. The thing is, I have to update this K2 lower video, not just because, I haven't done one in a while, but because trail conditions have changed. There's a trench there, and it's going to suffer from GoPro effect, meaning that the camera is not going to really capture how big or deep it is. So trust me when I say it's problematic. I did it last time when I was doing up and over. And I thought I would take a video specifically just to show you, if you do want to go down there and you haven't ridden it for a while, or you've never ridden it, here's what to expect. Again, if you're not used to exposure and like that kind of climb and that element for going to K2 upper variation, then I guess try to stick with K2 lower. But maybe you want to walk your bike down or just proceed with extreme caution, because if your tire gets caught in that trench, depending on where you're in it, you might not be able to get out. And you could wreck pretty easily, I think. It's annoying because a lot of it is right in the center and in the middle. So it kind of forces you off to the left side at one point. It's too tight to the wall to go on the right. And then you're closer to the exposure on the left side. So it's annoying. I did it once since the change, and I thought I'd record it. So here you go. Here's what to expect with that trail condition change. K2 lower. Let's get it. Well, I just finished up 6 mile, and that felt pretty good. So as you can see there with K2 lower, that trench gets deeper and bigger the closer you get to the bottom, which is why I just chose that left side earlier on and stayed there, because closer to the bottom, it's just, it'll suck you right in if you're on that right side, closer to the hill, further away from the exposure. But yeah, if you just ride it real slow and are aware of it, I think that it's manageable. It's just not fun to have to deal with, because it never used to be like that. I used to one of those, that was one of those areas where I actually tried to just keep getting a best time on that segment through Strava. Was like, man, K2, like, how fast can I go downhill safely? And just trying to beat that time. And now I know I'll never really, I can't try to rip K2 because of that, because I can't go down the middle. And you have to, like, yeah. So anyway, the other thing I want to mention, so, is that right before you enter that intersection, I guess, before you can go to 6 Mile or go to up and over and all that stuff, and half cut, violent tendency, there's that little creek thing, and then there's like a little barrel or whatever. I call it a barrel bump. And that has also changed, because right after it dips down a bit, and it never used to. It used to be able to just roll over it smoothly. And now, if you're not paying attention, like the first time I did it this season, I wasn't paying attention, and I almost wrecked just because I was going over it too fast, and I wasn't anticipating that little dip there right after the bump. So that's in there too. Anyway, see you another time for another raw ride.